At Seattle Credit Union, we believe in our communities and the people we serve. The path to U.S. citizenship can be expensive, which is why we offer citizenship loans to cover the costs associated with this process. We also offer a fee-based alternative for each citizen loan type for people who would prefer not to pay any interest. Visit seattlecu.com to learn more, or give us a call at 855-575-9352 to speak with a friendly loan expert to get started today. Seattle Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
All right, got a little drink and toast of the show today. And we do have the head chef coming up. First time for a few emails from the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Oh, let's see here. Give me 2 seconds. 1001, 1002,
1003.
Come on.
1004.
Are you really?
There you go.
Good God. All right. Thank God. Okay. Jumping right into the birthdays. Didn't want to miss anybody, though, but it logged me out of my email account, so just want to make sure.
Let me know. I got one that showed up on text. I will do it for you. Normally we say email, but they just got it in. It says, I would like to wish my kid, Steph, happy birthday. He's 40. Give him a suck it up buttercup, and your penis is too small.
There we go.
You find that crab over there?
I should have looked at it earlier.
No, you shouldn't have.
I was eating salsa.
I'm thinking of Morgan Fairchild.
Yeah.
Ted, people want to know what movie Morgan Fairchild is.
I don't know.
I don't think she was in a movie.
I have royally screwed this up. What do they want?
A suck it up cupcake, and your penis is too small. You can be 41.
It's all on this big screen, you see. Don't you have that?
No, I don't have those.
Okay, I don't have it either.
I have certain
Sorry,
ones.
we can only do what we can. Oh, yeah.
Cake.
Yeah, there we go.
One down.
There's a lot of these.
Yeah, I know.
Turns out Mike Hawk's really good at his job.
Yeah, he knows exactly where those are. He's got wedding stuff to do, man. He can't be here today. Hello, everyone. 1 year ago, Iris came into the world. I would appreciate it if you could give her a shout-out from her mom, dad, and older sister, Venus, as well as a little kid fish sandwich. I would also like to have Coach Ted instruct Iris on everything that she can do now that she's not a baby anymore. Sincerely, guys, that from Jason.
Fish.
Oh!
Fish sandwich is
Boom.
easy.
Okay.
How old's this kid? One? All right. I don't know how much of this you understand, but 1 year old, that's about the time you're getting some teeth. Yes. Yeah. Most people take a 1 year old out for a pancake or a waffle. Not you. You're going out for a burger.
Oh, with that 3 teeth.
With the 3 teeth.
Mouth.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Go out. I guess pancakes? I think I took a 1 year old to get
food?
pancakes once.
I don't know.
When do they grow teeth?
Eventually.
I don't remember.
I don't even
Be honest with
They
you.
seem to fall out
I
at
just
like
know they
6.
just stick some Jack Daniels in their mouth and all that stuff goes down.
Yeah, well, if you're past 1, you can get rid of the giraffe. I'm just going to stop.
Oh,
Guys,
what's it? Sophie? Is that
Sophie,
the goddamn
yeah.
thing's name? Sorry.
Oh, today's my 21st trip around the sun. I've been listening to you guys for a long, long time. Love the show. Hoping to get a Leroy Jenkins and the Dirty Germans talking about what to do on the special day. Thank you guys so much. That from Andrew.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Yeah, I think for your 21st birthday especially, do lots of shots and then see if you can get little Andrew wet.
Yeah, because at that point, you could just call him Drew.
I am Andrew. This is little Drew.
You could be LeBron James and play in my Drew League.
Uh-oh. Guys. Found it.
That was for Steph.
Yeah.
Right.
Today's my twin brother's birthday, so I'm hoping I'm not too late. His name is Devin. He is a professional dog groomer. We were supposed to go to celebrate, but he got COVID and effed up all our plans. So could I get Coach Ted telling him to get better and get back to grooming those dogs? I'll rock on, guys. That from Dylan.
What's the guy's name? Birthday boy?
Devin is the birthday boy, so
All
it's
right.
Devin and Dylan are the brothers.
All right. First of all, Dylan's only one thing in my mind. It's a mascot that's a pickle. Moving on to Devin. Devin, listen, man.
Every time I heard that.
Dylan. That's
Yeah. You need to get your ass together and start grooming these dogs, all right? It's hot outside. They're shedding everywhere. These dogs need a groomer, and you need money. Groom the dogs.
Did you see that story today?
About dog groomers?
This woman took her dog to get a haircut. All right.
All right, took her to the dog groomer.
Yeah, took her to the dog groomer. Like our friend Dylan there, the pickle. She picks up her dog.
Actually, it's Devin.
Devin. Takes her dog home. Couldn't understand, but after her dog was groomed, behavior changed, right?
Okay.
4 months later, she realized it wasn't her dog.
What about the other person who took her dog?
Right.
How did they not know that that's not their
How
dog?
did neither
Maybe it was a better dog.
Maybe it
I
was. And they
think-
just said, you know what? We're just going to keep this freaking dog.
If you've seen one doodle, you've seen them all.
Right.
Like my buddy Joe, he has two of them. They look like when they get haircuts, they look a lot alike, but one's a little more behaved.
Old Vicholos, it's my 33rd, or this dog lists so much better now that I got a haircut. Old Vicholos, it's my 33rd trip around the big ball of light. I've been listening to you guys since I was 12 years old. Can I get an uh-oh lookout, an owl hitting the window, and oh my God, bro, what the F is that? Keep on rocking, guys. That from the Northwest Mechanic, who's been listening to us since he was 12 years old.
How old is he turning?
He's 33 today.
Jesus God.
He's listening, or at least 17 years with our show on there. So, do we have an oh lookout, maybe? Or an owl?
Owls?
Or a, oh, bro, what the F is that, Jay, maybe?
Hey!
Yes!
No, that wasn't it.
No.
Yeah, there's an owl.
What else are we looking for?
Whatever, just hit some stuff.
Can I get a
Filet of fish sandwich. There you go. You got a whole medley there, fella. You've earned this.
It's like Cracker Jack. It's a surprise.
Even to me.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Today, just understand, just because you requested it, that means you're going to get it.
We're doing our best we can.
You want a French onion soup? Have some nachos.
We ran out of soup.
Right. Doesn't matter what you order.
Want a fish sandwich?
We're going to bring you something different.
You ordered an appetizer, and I gave you an appetizer.
It's on the house.
Good day, sir.
It's on the house.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
You didn't pay for this, right?
Right?
It's on the house.
Plus, it's nachos. This
So it
is an
says,
upgrade,
it
soup
says,
boy.
Good morning, Miles. Today is my boyfriend BJ's birthday, and I would love it if you guys will sing him and give him a birthday shout out. He's a huge fan. So can you guys make a big, juicy, just like his package shout out for him? It would mean so much. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And hope your day is going well. That from Diana, who just called her boyfriend out for having a huge and juicy package.
Huge and juicy
package. Yeah.
So juicy.
I might want to go to the doctor's.
I know. How often is it juicy?
Maybe take a shower today. All of us,
Oh, he got that juicy penis.
Today is my biker babe coworker Paula's 52nd birthday. Could she get some inspirational words from Miles and the captain? Do we know where do we have the Captain Crunch bed in there anywhere, Ted?
I do?
Yeah, yes. Yes, you do. I'm letting her know which is more of a freak. Jack from Jack in the Box or Poppin' Fresh, a.k.a. the Pillsbury Doughboy. Thanks, guys. That from Jeremy, the tax guy. While you're doing that, I'll do a little inspirational words for you. All right, let's see. Paula, to me, clowns aren't funny. In fact, they're kind of scary. I've wondered where this all started, and I think it goes back to the time I went to the circus and a clown killed my dad.
It may start there.
You're the captain then?
I thought that was in your box.
No, it's not in my bag. No, I have that.
I got German.
You got I got Germans. It's captain. I don't think we got anything.
It's a very patient birthday shout-out segment.
Well, we're just trying to take care of the people out there.
I mean, can the captain should still talk? How's it go again?
Versus who?
Captain?
It's
just like a side sailor thing.
Something like that.
They went on a 3-hour tour.
Ooh. Oh,
Thank you, Mom.
the captain is being sponsored by...
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, there it is. Every time I hear this song, I get an erection. But it's not about me. I'd say the freakiest person out there, not Jack in the Box, although clearly the name of his restaurant tells you what he's into. But a Pillsbury Doughboy, poppin' fresh. If you tickle him right, he makes an instant breadstick.
Oh! Jeez. Damn it. Well, that's the popping part. Right? Isn't it?
That's right. And he likes to say, much like Olive Garden, all you can eat.
All the guys. This is Robbie from Bothell. Can you please give me a shout out for my 57th birthday? Yeah, happy birthday there, Robbie and Bothell. Absolutely. What else we got here? Guys, it's my birthday today, and I bet my wife doesn't send in a request. You are correct. 59 trips around the Flaming Ball. Can I get a barbershop fish sandwich? That is from Brian. Oh, man.
Can I get a fish sandwich? Oh, you know I gotta eat right. Oh, brother, can I have a fish sandwich? You put the cheese and the tartar on the side.
Oh, one more. Guys, my grandpa Bill DeSalvo. He is turning 95. Yes, he's a working man and still in insurance. And yes, he's still Sicilian. I'd call him, but I fear the Montgomery curse. I'm hoping he makes it to 100. Ted, would you mind telling him what to look forward to with the Dodgers after the All-Star break? Thanks, guys. That from Swagger. I've got to find your bed now. Sorry, man. I'm it's so contagious.
Turn around.
I had to go and find a different bed.
All right, the Dodgers after the break. Well, considering I'm pretty sure they're the reigning defending champs, I'd feel pretty good about it. But you never know with San Diego. Word on the street is they might even be getting somebody from Washington to join the Padres and start hitting more bombs. But the Dodgers are great. Dodger Stadium's awesome. But be careful, you're getting older. Don't choke on a Dodger dog.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat. And potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef and a half.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Good to see everybody out here today. Don't eat the breadsticks.
I know. Or the donuts.
Or his garlic parm sauce. First thing I want to talk about today is the as I talked about last week, the head chef's been working on some stuff. It's been a tough couple years in the restaurant industry.
Sure.
So I got involved with some other ventures and brought it up last week. Talked to some people up at San Juan Salsa, in the lovely town of Arlington. Went up there, helped make some of the salsa. We have some here today. Also, we have some San Juan chips.
Very nice.
Their chips are delicious. Have you guys tried some of the new batch in the men's room?
I had like one quick mouthful.
Yeah.
The Castle stole some.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
I should have brought in a bigger container. We just have a bunch of those little ones. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody that went out to the King County Fair last week and actually went by the stand and saw them and got some salsa. Apparently, people were very excited to see it there. Excuse me.
They should be. It is seriously really, really, really good.
It is. And ours has a little kick to it. Not too bad, but just a little bit. Also, though, just to give San Juan Salsa credit, I mean, they have a ton of good flavors. They're verde. They have hot, medium, mild, afterburner. There's a pineapple and something in there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm down with some pineapple salsa, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, exactly. And again, there's a lot of good chips out there, but their chips are delicious. So I would keep my eyes out. I don't know where the salsa is going to show up next, but it should start showing up in some places.
In my stool.
I'm telling you what, that is awesome.
It really, really serious.
That is really, really good salsa. So fresh tasting.
It is. And like I was saying yesterday, maybe you bought a ticket to a happy hour and a half at Pain in the Grass. I don't know. Will salsa be there?
Maybe.
Damn, I'm about to be. God damn, I'm sorry.
I know. Just keep eating. It's fine. All right. So I have 6 table manner rules even adults break.
Okay.
Miles, you hit the first one right out of the park earlier today, talking about eating before everyone else starts. Like if your food arrives first at the restaurant or you sit down before everyone else at home, it's polite to wait.
I think if you're eating with people you don't normally eat with, that's always the rule. However, depending on your other relationships, you judge that based on those relationships with other people.
Yeah, I think also depends on where you're sitting. Like if me and you were sitting at a bar, it wouldn't seem odd to me if you got your food and started eating. But for some reason, I'm a weird stickler about this rule. And sometimes you'll be at dinner and somebody goes, "Go ahead." I'm just like, I can't. I don't know why.
I will
If
wait
you
for
say
your
go
entree.
ahead, I will. But entrees, I will wait.
I'll wait for the entree.
Appetizer, no.
Yeah.
Now, do you do it at home?
What, do I wait for myself?
Well, I'm saying if you have somebody, like, I'm just thinking about this. Like, if I serve somebody a plate of food, like, I don't really expect them to wait till I sit down.
No, I mean, like, with my
No, you're
kids,
right,
I might
right.
eat. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess at home, not so much.
And typically restaurants do bring out your entrees at the same time.
They try.
So they make it a point to hopefully make that easier on you.
Yeah, there's always that weird person there. I feel like if you got a group of 5, somebody's out. Like, they bring 4 entrees over, one's missing.
It's always like my grandma who's like washing dishes or something when she should be sitting down at the table for Thanksgiving. You're like, Grandma, you need to come in here because they want to start eating.
Yeah, like, we want to finish
I'll be
today,
in a
Grandma.
minute.
Grandma.
Come on, get your ass in here.
I know we could help you, but obviously we're not
Are
going
you
to.
going to stand up and eat like you always do, aren't you? You're just going to stand there and pick at stuff.
By the way, real quick, Ted, someone here says, bought some of the salsa at the King County Fair, didn't make it through the weekend. It was so delicious. Good job, gentlemen.
That's awesome.
Someone else has bought 3 tubs at the King County Fair. It is all gone.
Yeah.
You got some salsa eating problems there, but it is good, dude.
I mean, Ryan Castle and I were blatantly just doing shots of it yesterday.
Are you serious?
Well, they had so many little containers, like the little tasters that are only 2-ounce containers.
Yeah. You mean no chips? You're just like drinking it.
Well, I didn't open the chips yet, so we were like, let's just do a shot of it. I know. All right, these are 6 table manner rules that even adults break. I know Miles will be fired up about this one. Using your phone. A lot of adults do it, even though we tell our kids not to.
Do not. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
You know, look, if we're home, I don't care as much. But like, if we're out at a restaurant, like, look, man, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to talk to me. Put your goddamn phone away.
Yeah, again, I think it depends on where you're sitting. Like, if I'm sitting at a table, I generally don't look at my phone.
Yeah.
But if I'm sitting in a bar with somebody, I don't mind looking at
It's
it.
a little
And it
different.
depends, like, are we having drinks and apps, or are we having a full-on dinner? Like, if I go to, like, a nice place and we're eating a dinner, I'm not going to look at
Do
it.
not pull that. But you're right. If I'm sitting at the bar, my mentality's a lot more casual.
Correct.
I'm just assuming some people put their phone face down on the table
Yeah.
you're eating with them. I just assume they're cheating on me.
Oh, really? Well, and I get it, because, like, I'm one of those people, too. Like, I almost always take my phone out of my pocket if I'm sitting
Yeah,
down.
because you put it in your back pocket, right?
No. I just don't
It's
like
just
having it in
still
my...
it's still bulky.
But I'll lay it face down. That way I don't look, you know what I mean? When it lights
Right.
up, I don't see it, like, go off and be like, ooh, what did I just get a call? The other fun game you can play with a bunch of friends at the bars, too, is to stack them up. And then whoever reaches for it first has to pay the tab.
Ooh, all right.
Right? Because you can tell if you're getting texts and stuff. It might be vibrating. Is it your girlfriend? Is it your boss? Is it just a fun time?
You
Who
know
knows?
what I do? I only get a dummy phone, put it in there, and then keep calling everyone else.
Somebody will forget. Cutting up all your food at once before you start eating. I used to do this. I got out of that habit. They say it also makes you eat faster, so you end up finishing before everybody else.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't see that as manners. I just see that more as a habit.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's see. Hogging the conversation. It's rude no matter who you are, but people do it a lot during meals. It also makes you eat slower, so you're the last to finish.
If you want to talk, that's fine. I'll just sit there and eat.
Yeah, I'm going to keep eating.
Yeah, you can do that all you want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat. All right, really.
Also, coming from the Smith family, like, just chew your food before you start talking. It's how
God.
people choke.
Right. Please
Yeah,
do
do
that
that.
much, man.
Yep.
You ever eat with somebody that, like, they want to talk while their mouth's full, and then they do those,
Yeah.
like, big gulps? It's
Because they're
like,
like in a hurry to swallow the food so they can keep talking.
But they're on the other side of the family, so you can never say anything. You know,
Yeah.
like, 'cause then you'll get in trouble.
this one's kind of weird, but using bread to clean your plate as an edible sponge.
Shopping.
They say do it at home because who cares, but when you're out with other people or at a nice place, don't do it.
Really?
Isn't
Man,
that typically
everyone
just
I
for
know does
pasta?
it.
Isn't that like a pasta move for the most part?
Or whatever sauce has dribbled off of your otherwise good meat. Like, everyone I know does it.
Yeah, and also it seems to me like generally by the end of the meal, there's not a lot of bread left.
Right. And, well, most people that do that, like, you start to time it out.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, there's going to be a lot of this sauce left, and I do some, let me save this last piece of bread, because, like I said, that's my sauce sponge.
And the last one, elbows on the table. It's an old school rule that gets ignored all the time.
That's the one I break.
I'm actually pretty good about it.
I'm a forearm table guy.
I'm
right
a
here.
forearm guy. But not so
forearm,
much
but not
elbow.
elbows.
Right.
Do you think it's different now that your kids are out of the house?
As far as me saying get your elbows off the table or me doing it?
Right, like, because now you're not telling somebody not to do it, so did you kind of start forgetting, like, they were on there?
No, I've always done it, and I've always been yelled at for it, so I wasn't going to do the same thing to them because it's just, I'm guilty.
Because deep down you don't care.
I'm guilty.
Right?
like, whatever. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. You are listening to The Men's Room.
Pipes, camera, action. When Jones Plumbing started to back up, she knew she had a big problem. That's when she called Spartan Plumbing. They arrived on time and showed her a dirty movie of her sewer. Spartan Plumbing knew what had to be done, explained everything, and worked tirelessly to clear the clog. For all your plumbing needs, call Spartan Plumbing, 253-306-0309 or SpartanPlumbingInc.com. Free dirty movies with sewer inspection.
Fall is in the air. The kids are on the soccer field, and you're holding your coffee, thinking,
how is this only the first quarter?
Then you remember, you brought Cocoa Bomb chocolate whiskey from Heritage Distilling. Just a few drops in your cup, and there you go. You got this. Just 30 more less painful minutes. Cocoa Bomb chocolate whiskey, the soccer parents' little secret. Cocoa Bomb, 35% ABV, Gig Harbor, Washington.
Ring in the relaxation this new year at Hand & Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Enjoy the tranquility of their massage services and the rejuvenating glow their facial services provide. Introductory pricing starts at $79.95. Restore, relax, and reset at any one of the 8 Seattle area Hand & Stone Massage and Facial Spa locations, or search for the location nearest you and book online. Restrictions apply. See spa for more details.
Nobody likes keeping track of a wallet full of credit cards with complicated rewards categories. And BECU members like Heather don't have to.
With this card, I don't really spend a lot of time thinking about it. I just use it and pay it. It's pretty simple.
Keep things simple with the Cashback Visa from BECU. No more confusing categories, no more blackout dates. Just 1.5% cash back on every purchase. BECU. Power in people. Member compensated for participation. Cash advances and cash-like transactions do not qualify as purchases. Contact BECU at 800-233-2328 for current product and rate information.
5 minutes, we'll drink and toast for the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, a quick check-in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on. Hawk. That was a great.
Smooth as butter.
I just heard.
I know. Well, I mean,
timing is everything.
Ooh, Mike's not here. Here's some of the headlines we're not working on.
Hawk.
It's just the way it came back in.
I know. I hit the button. I didn't listen to it. I was like, he'll be done talking. Let's pot it up.
Okay. That's great.
What are you guys into?
Hawk. Did parents stop singing lullabies to their kids 30 years ago? Because a new poll found that a lot of young parents today do not know them well enough to sing them to their own kids.
I don't think I sang anything to my kids.
Poll of 2,000 millennial parents found only 55% know all the words to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder
where you are?
What you are.
What you are. If you...
No, shining in the sky so...
Where are you going, Ted?
If you die before I wake... I pray the Lord my soul to take.
No.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Something twinkling in the sky.
That's Now I Lay Me.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. And yes, I looked this up. When the blazing sun is gone.
Oh, wait, there's more words?
When the nothing shines upon. Then you show your little light. Twinkle, twinkle, all the night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. So he could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle. So, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
I've never heard all those words in my life.
I prefer the other version. Twinkle, twinkle, Ringo star.
Yeah.
Ringo, twinkle, twinkle.
In the dark blue sky you keep, while you throw my window peep. And you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
You know who wrote that?
Oasis?
No. It was someone like, it's either like Mozart or Beethoven. I think it was Mozart.
Right.
When they were like 5 or 6 years old, they wrote that. Congratulations. If you get a dog, would you name it Dingo Star?
No. Who else is named Ringo?
No one.
It's not a common name, right?
I don't even think it's a name.
I mean, it's got to be a nickname or something. Anyway.
There's got to be another Ringo, right? Maybe he's that famous. Nobody took it.
Well, also your name's Ringo. That's not like a name you want.
I'd like to be a Ringo.
Next up, Baba Black Sheep.
Baba Black Sheep.
Okay. You got that one, Ted?
No. That's all I got. Baba.
No idea.
Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Full. Oh, right.
One for the master and one for... Oh, Jesus, that went crazy. One for the master and one for the dame and one for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Oh, yeah. That's on a big dummy, because I didn't know.
How about row, row, row your boat?
All right, this one I know.
Okay.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is but a dream?
Yeah, that's basically it. You get the main part of it. Rockabye Baby.
Rockabye Baby.
On the treetop.
On the
treetop.
In the treetop. Something wind blows and...
The cradle will rock. Wind about breaks, the cradle will fall, and to sum it up, baby gonna die. This is Down Comes the Cradle, baby and all.
Yeah.
How the hell would you sing that to your kid? Sleep tight as I sing you this song about death.
Jesus Christ. Some of these are pretty bad.
Oh, I remember I'm a little teapot.
How's that
Short
go?
and stout?
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout.
Yep.
When I get something, I scream and shout, tip me over and pour me out.
Steve, I pulled this one for you.
I've never sang those.
So the story goes, it was a time when Arnold Schwarzenegger was a bit more crass and uncultured, unlike now. And actress Miriam Margolyes can tell you about it. She's probably best known for playing Professor Sprout in the Harry Potter movies. But back in 1999, she was in the horror flick End of Days with Arnold, and she did not enjoy it. She said, quote, "He farted in my face. Now, I fart, of course I do, but I don't fart in other people's faces. He did it deliberately right in my face."
So what's the problem? It's fun.
She had a quote, "It wasn't on film, it was in one of the pauses, but I've never forgiven him for it." She also says Arnold was a little bit full of himself.
Well, yeah.
It was like Mr. Olympia 5 times in a row.
He was at the top of his career. I could see that.
Good news, today is National Junk Food Day.
Oh,
you probably
sweet.
haven't had it in a while, so go enjoy yourself. A woman in Canada heard her car alarm go off on Saturday night, and there was a break-in her car.
All right.
By a bear.
Oh.
The authorities eventually got it out, but it tore the entire interior of her car apart and then took a crap before it left inside
That's
her car.
the part that would make me angry.
Yep. A woman in Mississippi...
What happened to your car? A bear took an S in it.
...claims her daughter found a cigarette in her Burger King fries last month. By the way, side note, went to Burger King the other morning for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Got the hash browns.
Yeah.
Inside, 2 French fries.
Oh, bonus.
If you're wondering, the cigarette was a Seneca Menthol. A rep for Burger King says they're looking into it. I don't know if I know what a Seneca Menthol is.
Was it in their fries or chicken fries?
In the fries.
All right.
In the fries.
Does it matter?
For some reason, I thought it was the chicken fries. I guess it doesn't.
Just that you seem real curious. Wait a minute. Chicken fries are fries.
And it was a menthol, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where was this at?
Mississippi.
That narrows it down to everyone.
Right.
Maybe you're not paying too much attention to what's going on overseas, but Russia says they are losing. They admit they're losing because Ukraine has experimental mutant troops created in secret biolabs.
Really, that's the excuse you're going to get for your poor military operations.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone is going viral on TikTok for sharing a Chipotle hack where you can order a big bag of food on the app for just $3.35. I hope that happened this afternoon. $3.35.
Huh.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't know.
Japanese passports, by the way, are the most powerful in the world to hold, clearing you to enter 193 destinations.
Wow.
If you're a United States citizen, where do we rank in the world as far as what countries we can go into by the number?
How many countries are asking?
I bet we're 8th.
Well, we're 7th in the world. So
All right.
that's it. I did not get the exact
I'll
number.
say, I was going to guess around 80.
Winging it at about 150.
All right.
I want to know who says no.
It's nowhere you want to be.
I think Brazil's kind of tough, isn't it?
Really?
Or can you just go down there and visit?
No, I think you can go down and visit. 'Cause people go down for Carnival and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, good point.
And they're hurting for money. So if you're going to go down and spend money, I think they're more than happy to see you.
You heard that person say, complain and say, nobody wants to work anymore.
I know.
Someone created a Twitter thread to show how this is not new. People have been not wanting to work forever.
Yeah.
They hate it.
I mean,
everybody hates work.
Okay, that's why people want to win the lottery.
Exactly. Really? Uh-huh.
Back in my day.
That's right.
You didn't want to work either. You just did.
Here's one.
Everybody just wants a handout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, what if we called it a subsidy?
Right. That's different.
Here's a Portlandia thing that you guys can help me figure out because I'm not sure how this is ever going to work, right?
All right.
Put a bird
Especially
on.
in this area. A husband and wife in Oregon. They designed biodegradable baby shoes.
Okay.
That melts away with water after an infant outgrows them, so you don't have to throw them away and there's no waste. They are strong enough, believe it or not, to last through 2 babies, so they can still be used as hand-me-downs. Could you tell me the inherent problem about living in the Pacific Northwest and putting shoes on a toddler that can basically disintegrate when touched by water? Is there any idea? Do you guys have anything that you can think of?
Right.
Maybe like waiting at the bus stop or playing or doing anything.
Walking to school.
Anything.
Walking to work. I guess
For
they don't work.
11 months.
Walking to work?
That's all your
Damn,
shoes
dude.
do is keep the water off of your feet. Who are these for? People in Arizona?
It's only people that make sense.
It does seem odd. Like, how do you... And what happens if your kid just, I don't know, warm in a pool? Are they gone?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would your kid get in the pool with shoes on? That's kind of dumbass kid you raised.
That's right.
Where are the dumbass parents of that shoe kid in my pool?
All right, what about a river? I guess you shouldn't have your toddler in a river.
Either way, the shoes...
Hopefully they're not walking by themselves in the river.
They disintegrate. Within 30 seconds, they're gone. The shoes are gone. Once it triggers it, they're gone. Which is impressive that they came up with the invention, but it's not the right area of the country to do this. Okay, so we have some dog breeds. And people do not say the dog breeds correctly. So a website put out a list of the 10 most commonly mispronounced dog breeds. The wiener dog is number 1.
Dash hound?
Dash. You say dash?
Dash hound.
Dash
Dotson?
Would you say?
Dotson.
It is Dax. D-A-K-S. Hund. Dachshund.
Really?
So the correct pronunciation is Dachshund.
But if you call someone's Dachshund a Dachshund, they're going to think you're the most pretentious dumbass ever, right?
I enjoy looking at your dachshund.
When you say it like that, it's weird.
The Rottweiler. Rottweiler is correct. A lot of people say Rottweiler.
What? Rottweiler?
What the hell? I like that Rottweiler.
It's Weiler. Rottweiler.
Yeah.
Rottweiler.
Not Rottweiler. Or Weiler.
I've never heard anybody call it a Rottweiler.
No.
Okay. That little French word, that little French dog is called a P-A-P-I-L-L-O-N.
A Papillon.
A Papillon.
Correct.
Papillon.
Designed for French kings.
Yep.
I don't know.
It is, in fact, Papillon.
Papillon.
Papillon. Papillon.
I thought that meant butterfly in French.
Okay.
It might, because they got long, hairy ears.
How would you say
Long,
that?
hairy ears.
How would you say
Jesus.
that breed of dog right there?
A Keeshond?
Keeshond is correct.
What is that?
Keeshond is not correct. It is Keishon.
I don't know what that is.
Keishon.
Keishon. You never heard of a Keishon?
No.
Because it's a Keishon.
I've never heard of Keishon either.
I've heard of a Keishon.
Yeah.
Keishon Johnson.
All
All
right.
right. How about the Shih Tzu? How do you say that?
Shih Tzu.
It's Shih Tzu.
You think they'd be put more
Shih
emphasis
Shih
on
Tzu. Let's see here. Oh, gosh.
Terrier.
An Affin Pinscher.
Affin?
Affin?
It's an Affin Pinscher. Yeah.
How do people say it?
Affin Pinscher.
Who says Pinscher?
Pinscher.
I have a Doberman Pinscher.
It is a Pinscher.
Yeah, if somebody said they had a Doberman Pinscher, I'd be like, what is...
genius or something?
Yeah, what, you freak?
Stupid people. So apparently Hollywood and the various streaming services haven't heard how bad the economy is because movie stars are still getting massive payouts. Tom Cruise is projected to earn how much money from Top Gun Maverick when all of the profit participation and other perks and all the stuff in his contract
And he's one of
come
the
out?
producers. I'm going to say $300 million.
$100 million on this movie.
Damn.
Which is
One
a lot-
movie.
One movie.
One movie.
Right.
$100
Because he
million.
was broke before that.
But
so
check
this
out,
is good for him.
Well, I'm just always amazed that people always, like spoiled athletes and this and that. Like, why does nobody ever bring up movie stars? Dude made they get paid ridiculous amounts for a movie.
Everyone likes movies. They don't all like the same
you're
movie.
right.
Everyone, and that's why they get the pass. Right?
Jason Momoa, he's getting $15 million for Aquaman 2. Eddie Murphy's getting the same number for Beverly Hills Cop. Ryan Gosling. And,
Well, that's fair. Beverly Hills Cop. I mean, that franchise has been down for years.
Gosling and Margot Robbie are getting $12.5 million apiece for
Barbie.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
Have you seen some of those videos?
I've seen some stills. I cannot explain how little interest I have in the movie.
I know. Well, yeah. Is it for kids?
I don't know.
Or is it supposed to be like a comedy, like Barbie and Ken are real?
But
and he still does not have a penis.
These numbers are so obviously going to the movies is still profitable. The movie industry is still profitable,
of course.
Even though the movie theaters may be struggling through the pandemic. Denzel Washington, $20 million for The Equalizer 3. Joaquin Phoenix, Joker 2, $20 million. Tom Hardy, Venom 3. I didn't even know there was a Venom 2, $20 million.
I knew there was a Venom 2. I still have not seen either.
Vin Diesel's making $20 million for Fast X or Fast whatever that is.
Oh, it's all good. I bet a lot of money.
Chris Hemsworth.
I'm Groot.
Extraction 2, $20 million. Will Ferrell.
That's just about a splinter.
Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds are making $20 million apiece for Spirited. So if you want to know, Apple TV Plus, they are paying out the big bucks right now. Brad Pitt has an untitled Formula One drama coming out. Apple TV is paying him $30 million.
Jesus.
Dwayne Johnson's getting $22.5 for Black Adam. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's getting $30 million for Killers of the Flower Moon on Apple TV Plus. And Will Smith for Emancipation is getting $35 million for Apple TV Plus. So if you're wondering where the money's going there in the world of television and movies, Apple is putting out a lot of that.
Yeah, the economy's just bad for normal people.
Right. That's it. No,
Seriously.
That's basically it. The happiest place on earth wasn't that happy. And I'm going to tell you why coming up here in 1 hour. Oh, thank you. We really appreciate that. Headlines are coming up in 1 hour. But in the meantime, it's going to get tested on the line for Profile This at 206-421-ROCK. All right, Ted, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, as usual. We head to the drink desk and Steve at Throw Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. Today we chose Benjamin Ryan, a random writer that I know nothing about. But I do know that Ben, like millions of people, he has a Twitter account. And I'm sure you've heard this, but monkeypox. Yeah, that's right, monkeypox. All right, Monkey, it's not all about you. But monkeypox is making the rounds around the world, and, of course, we've had a few cases here in the United States. And like anything when it comes to medical advice, I guess there's some misinformation out there. I do not know what that misinformation is, but he took to Twitter to explain what some of that misinformation was. I'm going to read you the first 2 sentences of his Twitter post, and just understand this is why it's important that you proofread before you hit send. So it says, this is misinformation about hashtag monkeypox. The outbreak is occurring almost entirely among men who have sex with me. That's not what he meant to say, but that is what his post says.
Oh, whoa.
And he hits send. Yeah, so the full thing says misinformation about monkeypox. The outbreak is occurring almost entirely among men who have sex with me. Public health experts agree that sexual contact is the principal driver of transmission and have asserted that risk to kids remains very low. So according to this guy, don't have sex with him because he is basically patient zero of monkeypox.
That's going to be a tough one for me.
I wonder how many texts he got back or tweet just like, hey, dude, we know that's not what you meant to say, but maybe you should read your tweet.
I mean, how many cases has there been?
I don't know, but everyone who has it had sex with him. That's all you need to know.
If there's only like 20 or 30, he could be the source.
He's the guy. All right, so we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola, bichona!
The men's room presents Profile This.
And Steve at Throw Hill, could you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
Oh, I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story. Something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story.
I was like, man, why is it so quiet? Because I need to hit the button.
They're not connected.
Hello, Nelson. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
All right, Nelson, you understand how this here game is played?
Yep.
Fantastic. You have your choice of one of three stories. We have the wonderful world of drugs. We have bite me. In other words, what did someone find in their food? And finally, interior decorating, where you guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside of someone.
Oh, let's decorate the interior.
Let's.
Yeah. Ted found the butt song awfully quick.
If I come in here and just listen to it when you guys aren't around.
Yeah. All right, there, Nelson. Here's your story. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers in El Paso arrested 5 women, including one who's pregnant, trying to smuggle contraband concealed internally on their bodies over a 2-week period. Keep in mind, they weren't even together. It's just 5 different women all smuggling the same thing in various parts of the body. On February 24th, officers working at the port of Slida, I don't know how you say it, they intercepted a 31-year-old U.S. citizen who attempted to smuggle contraband. During a pat-down search, officers felt a foreign object in her groin area. She then voluntarily removed a bundle from her vagina. 4 days later, officers working at the Paso del Norte border crossing intercepted a 42-year-old female U.S. citizen who attempted to smuggle contraband. Routine questioning led the suspect to admit that she was in fact carrying contraband. She then removed a bundle from her vagina. 2 days after that, officers stopped 3 women on separate unrelated incidents. At the Bridge of the Americas border crossing, they encountered a 19-year-old U.S. citizen attempting to smuggle contraband. During a secondary search, she voluntarily removed, you guessed, a bundle from her vagina. It should be noted she was also 2 months pregnant. Later that same day, officers arrested a 39-year-old female U.S. citizen attempting to smuggle contraband concealed in, don't say vagina, because now we go to the rectum. She admitted to officers she was carrying something and voluntarily extracted the bundle. And at the Paso del Norte border crossing again, officers encountered a 27-year-old U.S. citizen who was discovered to have contraband concealed in her bra. Now, all of these ladies are trying to smuggle the same thing via vagina, rectum, and bra. But the question is, what were they trying to smuggle? Was it cocaine, fentanyl, gold, or oxys? Cocaine, fentanyl, gold, or oxys. All 5 of these women were trying to smuggle this into the country.
I'm thinking I'm maybe leaning toward gold. What do you think, Miles?
You know, obviously they know that there's a problem with what's going on as far as something's coming in. I'm thinking if it's in their rectum. And
only one person had it in the rectum.
And if it's in their bra and their vaginas.
Correct.
That this is being... There's nothing universal about this other than the item. So I'm thinking they have an x-ray machine or they have a way to see this and see that it's metal. Because I think that if I had a vagina, could smuggle cocaine anywhere I wanted to go, right? Because I have a vagina, most people are going to go like, please, sir, take the cocaine out of your vagina.
Well, if they start with sir, probably not. Yeah.
But either way.
Hey, bro.
But if I went through the metal detector or I went through the x-ray machine, who knows? Maybe they could see something in my... I think I'm going to go with gold, Nelson.
They have a separate machine to check for packages inside of people.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to go gold.
No, that's fair. I'm just saying, I've seen it. I mean, I'm going with gold only because I'm hoping the pregnant lady didn't have drugs stashed inside her body while she's pregnant.
Nelson?
I'm sure gold's fine.
I'm going for the gold.
We're all going for the gold.
Going for the gold.
All of us. All right. We're going to find out what these lovely ladies are trying to smuggle. Was it cocaine, fentanyl, gold, or oxys next?
That was a tease.
At Valentine Roofing, we love our customers, and our customers love the service they receive. That's probably why we've won several awards, including the Angie Super Service Award, Next Door Neighborhood Favorite Award, and the Howe's Best of Service Award. From roof cleaning, gutter installation, to roof replacement, our promise to excellent customer service begins with the very first phone call. This Valentine's Day, we want to return the love with a free material warranty upgrade and priority scheduling based on your schedule. Go to ValentineRoof.com and enter promo code LOVEMyRoof.
Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $700 on average, and auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $698 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2021 and May 2022. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
How resilient are you? The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society encourages you to expand your fitness potential through the Team in Training Resilience Challenge. Walk, swim, cycle, run, or lift. Your challenge is personal, but the funds you raise are life-changing. Together, we can push the boundaries of advancing new blood cancer treatments and the support LLS provides to patients and their families. Join the Resilience Challenge at lls.org/resilience. That's lls.org/resilience and push what's possible.